Ura. Oké, lábnyomok.
Gotcha. I found his tracks. Finally some tangible evidence that he was going this way.
Ah, good. It's downhill all the way, Doctor.
I wouldn't be so sure, Astrogator. The next point is at a height of approximately 100 meters. I think we have the fourth point. I confirm. It's the fourth one. I see our flag. Definitely uphill. I think I'll catch up with Dr. Gorski on the other side.
Well, that wouldn't be such a bad scenario, right?
Of course not. Though I wouldn't mind if we bumped into each other before the climb.
Na, legalább nincs hideg. De érdekes. Na nézzük csak. Aha. Most ez szerintem visszamegy oda. Nekünk... Jó, achievement megvan.
Whilst traversing this planet, I'm becoming more and more convinced that what I know is not the same as what exists. What can exist.
I must admit it's an interesting thought, but quite disturbing.
The structures undergo noticeable changes here. If it keeps growing at this rate, I don't know what I'll find at the end.
What kind of growth are you talking about, Doctor? Depth, width, complexity level?
In every aspect.
Interesting. Do you think these veins lead somewhere? To something?
I'm leaning more and more towards that conclusion. But I can't tell what we might expect at the end. If it ends at all.
Oké, itt menjünk fel akkor. Mindjárt ott vagyunk a zászlónál. Mindjárt ott vagyunk a zászlónál.
3, 2, 1.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way.
What's the plan for the second flight? The same place?
That would work best. Certain, proven. When you and Dr. Gorski come back, I'll send the lander right away.
Jó, hát reméljük, hogy küldi a másikat. Most visszaküldték a zakkancsókát, de hát akkor miért nem raktam fel a másik zakkantat is? Mert bocsánat, tehát akik így lebetegedtek, vagy hogy mondjam, szépen.
I've reached the top. The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
Huh. I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, Jasna. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well, I don't see anything like it now, sir. Pavel noted down the parameters. Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor. It's gonna be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable yet?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode. The probe will calculate the best route between your location and your destination. It'll guide you along the defined path. The calculation will only take a moment.
Jó, tehát ezeket a kis bussokat... Jaj, de megijedtem, hogy mi ez a hang. Ezeket a kis bokrokat, amiket az előbb megnéztünk, azokat... Ja igen, a robot felrakta a másikat. Igen, igazad van, Csuhi. Még jó, hogy valaki figyel, látjátok? Szóval, hogy azokat a kis bokrokat én jelentettem állítólag, vagy mi jelentettük, amikor...
Hi, Luna. Lead the way. Amikor
megérkeztünk. Úgyhogy most megnéztük, oda kellene mennünk, és Luna kiszámolta nekünk azt, hogy merre tudunk menni.
Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
I don't know. For me, it's only a matter of time before machines surpass their creators. The only question is when.
Itt is van egy intersection. Egy kereszteződés. Jó. Érdekes, érdekes.
Oh, we have a problem.
Something serious?
Huh. Maybe it's true that machines will surpass us, but not today. The route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially? Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly?
Szakadék.
Not in the course of evolution. You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
Have you started to fear for your position?
Well, everything indicates that the clear distinction between humans and robots will soon disappear.
And then what?
Na, mi lesz?
We won't be limited by our own abilities. Robots will excel in areas where we either cannot or do not want to surpass them. To put it bluntly, they will do the dirty work for us.
And we'll just sit in the warm
Csak egy ősi idegen metróhálózat? Aha, ilyen bogár metró, nem?
Yeah. That's one example.
Hangya metró.
Well, I don't know.
Shh. Astrogator. Can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point. Nothing. Silence. We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know. He must be a long way from here.
Aha, tehát a robotokról beszélgetünk, és Dr. Gorskinak már bele kellett volna pofázni a témába. Megérkeztünk a fura bokrokhoz. Ezek a bokrok, némelyik bokor fém eredetű.
Kind of weird.
You'd better stay away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations. They can be singular, though in some locations they create a uniform thicket that covers the walls of the ravine in a rusty brush-like layer.
Aha, tehát egyedülálló, de ilyen bokrosan is nőnek egymás mellett.
They grow out of cracks in the bare rock.
Aha, a nő, tehát első körben az volt a lényeg, hogy viszont már is eladni a vasat? Szia Misi, hello! Szóval, hogy ezek a fura bigyók jönnek ki belőle, és ugye megpróbáljuk leírni, tehát nem szabad közel mennünk a bokrokhoz, hanem le kell írni a kováknak, a asztrobigyónak, asztrogétornek. Asztrogétor! Szóval az asztrogétornek le kell írnunk, hogy mit látunk. És nagyon érdekes, mert olyan, mintha ebből nőnének ki. Bokrosan vannak, és úgy írjuk le, mintha élőlényekről beszélünk, jó? Magasra nőnek, sziklából nőnek ki, és bokrosan. Mi lehet a funkciójuk? Energy Harvesting, Colonial System.
Staying on the topic of biological analogies, which in itself is already a major scientific distortion.
Yes, I understand. These are not real plants.
But if they were plants, those protruding parts climbing up, they would serve to obtain energy, mainly solar.
Napenergiát gyűjtenek, aha. Vagy... Itt egy tunnel.
Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore. And if he went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So we will most likely lose contact too.
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain. It's your decision, sir.
Please continue your search. We have to find him.
You may lose another crew member.
If you think so, turn back now.
No, I won't. I can't leave him. It's just... I'm concerned.
It's understandable. Only a fool wouldn't have concerns.
Aha, tehát ennek van ez a zizegő hangja.
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel. Hey, Luna.
Hallod? Ne hozz rám a fászt. Tehát ennek itt nincs vége, úgy látom. Vagy itt lehet tovább menni? Luna? Ez biztos, hogy jó ötlet, hogy mivel belemegyünk? Haló? Haló?
touchdown. Everything's looking good. Over?
Roger that. All systems work.
Oké.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%. I record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good. Entering final descent.
Copy. Entering final. Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good. Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
Aha, tehát így jöttünk le a bolygóra, oké. De hol van a mi... hajócskánk? Ja, hogy az már visszament, aha. Aha, és akkor itt van a másik.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled.
Wow. Nagyon jók a fények, nem?
I've located the second lander. Our people are still on this planet.
Ah, very good. I was afraid they might try to fly off, which wouldn't be the best idea given the loss of communication with Dragonfly.
Eléggé úgy tűnik, hogy kisült.
Sir, something's wrong.
What is it?
The hatch is half open. Did they report hydraulics failure?
How should I know? You were the last person in contact with the crew doctor.
Right.
Hmm.
I'm inside.
And? How is it?
For now, we have to assume that we are left with only one lander.
Is it that bad?
You don't need to be a technician to see that Beetle's lost its buzz.
That's unfortunate. I'm taking Hopper out of here. I'll send it directly to the camp as soon as we find a suitable landing zone.
We've gotten out of worse than this. Equipment breaks.
Legyünk
from time to time,
pozitívak.
that's normal. But now,
Go ahead. What's bothering you?
this lack of communication. It takes too long. Especially considering there's a cyberneticist amongst them.
Yes.
Hát túl nagy a kommunikációs csönd, az a baj. Igen, én is zavart érzek az erőben, Balú. Jó, és akkor most visszaemlékszünk arra, hogy elindultunk, gondolom. Aha. Most megint a táborba megyünk. Hát mindig a tábor felé tartunk, srácok. Ez egy ilyen játék. Minden út a táborba vezet. Wow. Wow. Ez mi? Hát ez hogy néz ki, gyerekek? What?
Whoa. Damn. You were right, Cobble. It's beautiful here.
Ha. Most csak nem tesszük meg újra ezt az utat, ugye?
I have an object in sight. This is where they searched the ocean's biosynosis.
Meaning... Oh, where they caught that fish, right?
Yeah. They stopped here first, then walked along the coastline northward.
Correct. But I think you might consider taking a shortcut towards the east, straight to the camp.
Just need to find the right route.
Oké, merre megyünk a camp felé. Hát arra, mondjuk. Legyen arra. Jól néz ki, nem? Elég menő.
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
I found a cigarette butt and a pack. Someone was smoking here.
So, they didn't give a damn about the regulations.
Disrupting the ecosystem.
That's not the point. I understand you want to minimize the effects of our interference here, Doctor, but the mission's safety is at stake. I don't think I have to explain to you the dangers of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Preserving the integrity of Regis 3's already extinct ecosystem is not a priority in this scenario. Negligible, actually.
Security procedures exist for humans. The rule of integrity is for the sake of everything alien to us. We shouldn't place one above the other.
What are you saying, Yasna? The mission and the safety of our people have the highest priority. Always.
Always? Are we really that self... Excuse my interruption, sir. Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour. So, continuing. Of course, Doctor, we must be the most important to ourselves. And they must be the most important to themselves, whoever they will be. In the end, the strongest will survive. Isn't that how evolution works?
Ez eléggé, most arról beszélgetünk, hogy milyen dolog szemetelni egy idegen bolygón. Hogy...
Interference is at the heart of human nature. Man would...
This route may be faster, but it's not the easiest.
Tehát, hogy tulajdonképpen arról beszélgetnek, hogy most melyik a fontosabb, az, hogy a safety regulation-ök, a biztonsági előírások, hogy ne hagyjunk semmit ott, ahova megyünk, akkor az a mi védelmünkre vonatkozik, tehát az elsődleges számunkra a saját biztonságunk. És Jasna azzal érvelt ellenében, hogy jó, de az ökoszisztémát is romboljuk azzal, hogy szemetelünk értelemszerűen, és mondta a kapitány, hogy hát ez nem ez a lényeg, és mondtuk, hogy hát de nem másodlagos, tehát hogy és most ezen vitázunk, hogy miért nem szabad szemetelni? Azért, mert az ökoszisztémát sérted, vagy azért, mert a saját biztonságod az elsődleges? Az embernek természetében van a beleavatkozás. Azt mondja, itt balra megyünk. Igen, erre. Nem fogjuk ma egyébként végigjátszani a játékot. Arra gondoltam, hogy ezt így 2 napra rakjuk. Kis esti mese. Hogy legyen mit várni holnapra. Mit szóltok? Aha, és itt találkoztam velük először. Aha, és most emlékszek vissza arra, hogy hogyan találtam meg őket.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I wish I had time to run some tests.
When the situation is stabilized, we will take samples. I promise.
Ah, és most kezdtem el dizzy lenni. Oké.
I feel nauseous. Suddenly. That's not it. I feel.
Sötétséget érzek? Mi történt? Eddig is sugároztak ezek a növények valamit? Vagy csak most kezdték el? Most erre kell mennem? Hát másfele nem tudok menni. Akkor... Itt nem enged
I
le.
have a feeling we're in the dark. We have to find a way.
Agreed. You should move on.
That's not quite what I meant. But yeah, I probably should.
Aha, szóval itt fölmászunk itt a fémbokor mellett. Igen, nagyon jó dolog biológusként bele kapaszkodni egy dologba, amit nem tudod, hogy mi az. Tehát mindenféleképpen mellette kellett fölmásznunk. Aha. Hopsi. Megint letörtünk valamit, ez nem jó. Nekem nem tetszik. Világítsál, Luna, mert nem látok semmit se, nem.
Are you there? Over. I guess that's a no.
Azt mondja, hogy... Mind a kettőjüknek igaza van, igen. Ezért érdekes ez a játék. De nem kellett volna kijönni, igen.
What's going on, sir? Astrogator?
Breathe.
Dr. Yasna, I tried to resuscitate him, but...
No, please. Koval?
Dr. Krauter.
How? There was nothing wrong with him.
Hypovolemic shock. He bled out during the flight.
I still don't understand. He wasn't hurt.
His injuries must have occurred later. I found him like this when I entered Hopper.
I can't believe it. It was that damn robot. He must have dropped the doctor. Killed him.
No, Yasna, I, as commander, misjudged the situation. Everything indicates that the doctor had an accident after he left the camp on his own. I should have known he was endangering himself.
Meghalt, akit felraktunk? Doki? Akit benhagytunk a táborban, és úgy az volt a lehetőségünk, hogy azt nézzük meg, hogy azt mondjuk, hogy ez a mi hibánk, a Doki vagy a robot hibája, vagy az Astrogator hibája. És mi arra szavaztunk, hogy ez az átkozott robot biztos lejtette, vagy összenyomta, amikor berakta. Na.
Guess I know where Gorska was going.
És merre lehet oda menni? Nézzük csak meg. Hát itt erre kell menni akkor, ezek szerint. Hopp! Aha.
I confirm, Gorski was here. His rope is still hanging from the slope.
That's a good sign. Since he left it, he intends to come back this way.
But why hasn't he yet?
Hát akkor menjünk. Másszunk le.
Going
Mi
down
baj
after
lehet?
him.
Minden horrorfilm így kezdődik.
Tell me one thing, sir. What did you do with Crowter's body?
I placed him in a cryochamber.
Are you going to use a grave tapper?
Yes, I'm considering that as a possibility. What is your opinion? Should we look into their heads?
The more we...
Just a report.
One sec.
Hello!
Oh, I'm at the end of the rope.
Isn't that good?
Not at all.
What do you mean?
I'm stuck. I'm hanging with all my weight on the rope, away from the wall. There's still a fair few meters left to the ground.
Can you go back?
Using just my hands, strapped with all this extra weight? No, not a chance.
What if you sway?
No good. I can't reach anything.
Nem igazán lengtünk.
Any other ideas?
Hát...
I can just jump off.
Is that safe?
Nem. Nem igazán.
A substantial fall on unsteady ground. This is hardly a maneuver that I would describe as safe.
Igen. Tehát ezt nem így írnám le, hogy le tudok ugrani.
I'm thinking, if Gorski went down this way and didn't break anything.
Yeah, we don't know that, Jasna. He could keep going even with injuries.
Van valami másik ötlet esetleg?
All right, so do you have another idea? Oh, will I be hanging like this until the end of time itself?
There is a certain possibility, or rather uncertain, but maybe it's worth trying.
I'm listening.
Na mondjad,
Can
mi
you see
lehet
the
az?
probe?
Látom.
Yes,
Igen, itt van Luna.
it's flying near me.
Good. If I instructed it to fly as close as possible to you, you could grab onto it.
Oké, rá tudunk
You
csatlakozni, és akkor
sure it'll hold
leenged.
me?
That I cannot guarantee.
De legalább csökkenti az esést.
Nope. I prefer
Jaj,
to
nem,
avoid
de-
additional risk.
De én nem ezt akartam nyomni. Haló?
It sounds unsafe. Not to mention probable damage to the probe. I'm getting ready to jump.
Nem akarok leugrani. Haló?
Gorski, you owe me for this.
Haló? Gyere ide. Prób. Or maybe...
On second thoughts, maybe let's give it a try.
Igen, én is a próbbal mennék. Köszi.
I'm entering the instruction. You must guide
Jó.
me.
Kicsit elhamarkodott volt. Uh,
2 meters forward. Stop, that's enough.
You have a really good eye. Exactly 2 meters.
Buksitól tanultam. Na, kapaszkodjunk meg.
Is the maneuver complete?
Oké.
You could say so. I fell
Okay.
from a lower height. It was a soft landing, though.
Viszont úgy látjuk, hogy valakit... Arra néz. Ő itt leesett, az nem én voltam. Vagy én voltam? Az én voltam? Lehet. What? Azt a mindenit, hogy néz ez
We had
ki?
our last contact with Regis a few minutes after noon. Even then, Dr. Gorski was walking alone.
Damn. This place is amazing. It's all made up of these structures. Except they don't look like creations of nature anymore.
Maybe that's why Dr. Gorski, not to mention the Alliance.
Well, if we're looking for something on this planet, this could be it. These structures form entire multi-story complexes. They look like a city.
Are you saying that
No, no. There's no point in jumping to conclusions yet. Dr. Gorski set up the flags.
So he kept going, despite the lack of communication with the rest?
You'd have to see it with your own eyes, sir. Are you receiving a signal?
What signal?
From Dr. Gorski.
No, none. Why are you asking?
He tried to open up a connection, set up a transmitter.
Oké.
There's nothing on the comms, but I'll check the record history. Please give me a moment.
És hogy jutunk oda föl? Aha, ott a híd. Igen, az egy clearance. Jó, aha, tehát ugye arra el tudunk menni, és itt körbe föl tudunk menni.
left or right?
Aha, ott az el van. Az el van ott barikádozva. Menjünk jobbra.
All right. I'll try to walk this kind of bridge. Huh?
That's all Gorski has left of oxygen, at best.
And at worst?
He's just finishing it up. Overall depends on his activity.
If I remember correctly, there is a risk of methane poisoning.
That's right. According to Dr. Krauter, negative symptoms can appear after an hour. Maybe after a few hours. I think you'll find Gorski by then.
Let's hope so. These constructions don't have a clear division into functions. They're huge, complicated, and uniform at the same time.
Do you have any idea where all this could have come from? I'm aware without tests you can't.
Mi lehet ez?
But let's say on first inspection.
Magától nő a fém?
It's hard for me to imagine that any
Vagy
biological
valamilyen
forms could survive here.
régi
The interiors of
civilizációnak
these
a
structures are
maradványa?
filled to the brim with wires and rods. So maybe this metal builds up somehow, by itself.
Oh. You've already said something similar before. Just after landing, when you found those bushes.
Yes, right. It's a bit like Pando.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about, Doctor.
A colony of populous tremoloids. American aspen. The new trees grow not from seeds, but from root suckers of old trees. As a result, it's one giant organism, thousands of years old.
So you're in a dead metal forest. Jasna, what's going on?
Au.
Just a sec.
Rozsdás fém.
I need to get out.
Oké.
The load-bearing capacity of this place is difficult to predict. The structures literally collapsed beneath me.
But you're fine?
Yeah. I just need to figure out where to put my feet.
Mit csináljak? Detector tweak. Mit keresek? Turn your method to find brittle structures. Igen, megtaláltam, nem? Haló?
Again.
Hát azt használom, csaje. Itt elvileg tudok menni, nem? Vagy most nem értem. Hát ott nem jó. Hát...
Out of the frying pan. Into a hole.
Hát most erre kell mennem, ahol nagyon zöld, nem? De. Mit tudok csinálni? Mi az a detector tweak?
Oh, damn it!
Ez most direkt így van?
Take a guess, sir.
The sinkhole?
Uh-huh.
Na. Nem értettem, hogy mit kellett csinálni. Vagy arra kellett volna mennem, ahol nem zöld, hanem fekete? A fehér foltokat kellett volna figyelni szabad szemmel? De azt írta, hogy a detektort használjam. Miközben így néztem az előbb a detektort, így nem tudtam haladni.
When you admire a beautiful view, an hour seems like a minute.
Na most... Ezekre a fehér foltokra gondoltatok, ugye? Igen. Jó, oké. Köszi, Balú.
Doctor, I found something after all.
Na, mit találtál? Mondjad.
It's hard to tell. There are errors in the transmission header. I'm going to play it, so we'll find out. Gorski to base. I repeat, this is Gorski. Base, come in. No doubt, it's him. Now let's keep listening. But as soon as you report anything, Doctor, I'll stop the recording. Bugger. No confirmation again. I report. I've made an amazing discovery. Geometric structures that...
I can see the relay up close. Looks broken.
Olyan, mint hogyha...
Such damage caused by a local meteorological phenomenon. A severe thunderstorm with litho and electrometeors.
So, the weather is to blame for all of it?
Well, I can't think of a better explanation at the moment.
Maybe let's go back to the recording. A thicket of bushy, pointed rods and slats. Mostly iron, but not only. Molybdenum, carbon, tungsten. Altogether similar to a giant integrated circuit. A million swarm of tangled cables. Not a trace of electric current, polarity, not even residual magnetism. Maybe once upon a time, centuries ago.
There are more traces. This time handprints. And a drop detector.
What? Did I hear you right?
Yes, sir. You
Igen, tehát eldobta a detektorát, és ide leesett.
Must be ready for any eventuality.
Yeah, well that doesn't mean we should assume the worst. I still believe you'll find him, Doctor. Well, let's hear what else he discovered. To compare with something, it's probably a machine. Some kind of information collective structure. Maybe it was some kind of electronic brain. It makes me think of the Lyrans. A race of extinct sentient beings. Supposedly, they knew about light astrogation before we invented the wheel. They had to save themselves from the explosion of Nova. They sent ships. The remains of those ships have been found, ashed to a chip glued together. I've seen hypothetical schematics. The structures here remind me of those. Okay, moving on. Readings. Well, that's it. What follows is just a humming noise. Any thoughts, Doctor?
So far, it all leads to one conclusion. This is not a place for a man. Nor for any humanoids.
Then who is it for?
Maybe it's really an alien technology. Those Lyrans.
As far as I know, all information about the Lyran civilization is just guesswork. Many consider Lyrans to be just a myth, so I wouldn't take it too seriously.
Well, I think
Látjátok a
there might be something
lábnyomokat?
to it.
Ott vannak a lábnyomai. Bement abba a passzázsba. Na nézzük.
I found something. Again.
I'm listening.
More of the same stuff. Gorski's things. More traces. Fine. Actions devoid of logic.
Back in the camp, you reported Merritt's abandoned things.
A backpack and a journal, yes. This scene looks disturbingly similar.
Eléggé hasonló, mint amit a Merritt csinált.
Sinkholes again.
Ajaj!
Yes.
Ruha nem volt a zászlónál. Szóval nem tudunk menni? Merre megyünk? Haló? Hát akkor erre, nem? És erre van valami? Nem tudok oda felmenni, ugye? Vagy csak nem mutatja megint, mi? Menjünk már oda, nézzük meg a cuccokat. Aha, tehát lámpákat, vagy mi ez, valami palackok lehetnek, vagy szerintem lámpák, nem tudom, meg ezt a jeladó trackert is elhagyta. Ami eléggé aggasztó.
Finally, I have his position.
Oké, ez aggasztó, ez nagyon izgalmas. Szkafander darab?
Gorski, are you here? It's me, Yasna.
Still nothing?
Yeah. I found his backpack.
Ajaj.
You know what that means, sir?
Yes, he's without oxygen. We must hurry.
Almost there. Oh, there he is. Got him. He's not moving.
Lélegzik, oké, nagyon okos, nagyon okos.
Gorski! Gorski! Look at me! His eyes are closed.
Is he breathing?
He's alive, but barely.
Did he react in any way?
No reaction. He seems unconscious. Gorski! Come on!
Calm down, Doctor. Get him out of there. The probe's already looking for an appetite.
Oké, szedjük ki Gorskit.
Okay, let me just... I'm pulling him out. Done.
Most innen fogja szóval visszacipelni a csókát?
I activated his SOS. You should pick up a transmission with his parameters, sir. Well?
No, nothing. The transmitter in the suit must be too weak.
Should I retrieve his booster from the backpack?
No point. Better to set up a relay. We have to do it anyway so that Hopper can land in this maze.
Oké.
Have a preliminary scan of your surroundings. There's an open area nearby. You have to move Gorski there. The brother will guide you.
But he's not stable. I must share my oxygen with him, Astrogator.
You need a spare for that. The protocol
Hát
doesn't
azt
provide
a sajátomat nem
two
osztanám.
at the same time.
Nem, én nem adom neki az enyémet, köszi, bocsánat, ezt megtanultuk. Az én levegőm, az én levegőm.
I'm not allowed.
Oké? Fact.
The membrane looks intact.
What did you say? I didn't hear.
Hát nő legyen, adjunk neki levegőt, vagy ne adjunk neki. De nincs is lecsukva a szkafanderje.
In the lander, my friend. I'll hook you up in the lander.
Nem adunk neki levegőt, hát...
Come, please, Doctor.
It's nothing, Astrogator. Only static.
Nem? Ugye? Nem csinálunk ilyet. Na gyere, Jankó! Menjünk! De miért nem húzzuk le a szkafanderét? Na mindegy. Na mutasd! Merre kell menni? Oké, mi is fáradunk már nagyon.
Are you out in the open already?
Sort of. Yes.
Once you've set up the transmitter, I should start receiving Gorski's signal.
Ja, hogy azok transmittorok voltak, amiket eldobott a Gorski magával. Olyat, mint amit ott állított fel. A másiknál.
I'm on it.
Jó. Ajaj.
I don't know. Everything is shaking. No! No! I caught the probe. Fuck!
Ez milyen struktúra volt? Várjatok már. Ez nem hangzott jól. Na! Innen folytatjuk. Innen folytatjuk holnap. Hova kerültünk? Mi történt? Ahogy felállítottuk a transmittert, azonnal jött a vihar, jött a homok, a földrengés, leestünk. Lehet, hogy valami ilyen történt a transmitterrel is? Balú. A reklám után folytatjuk holnap. És megnézzük. Megnézzük, hogy mi lesz itt. Így van, progresszelünk. A menühangot azt most szerintem egy kicsit lejjebb vesszük, vagy hát csinálunk egy olyat, hogy ilyet. Kvitteltük a játékot. Bírnád mi? Szerintem is menő, de hát nem lehet mindent egyszerre. A mértéktartás fontos. Nagyon fontos. No, nézzük csak meg. Nézzük csak meg. Kihez ugorjunk át? Mit gondoltok? Kihez ugorjunk át? Van javaslatotok? Raidre? Viking? Green Hell-ezik. Még mindig. Viking nem mondta meg a Green Hellt eddig. Én meg megfejeltem a mikrofont. Na nézzük. Igen. Nagyon tolja, nagyon tolja. Jól van, hát akkor érkezzünk meg hozzájuk. Mit szóltok? Egy másodperc és intézem. Így van, így van, így van. Lehet is jelentkezni. Reméljük, hogy nem, de hát maximum akkor most már majd tudod, hogy hova megyünk, úgyhogy ott lesz mindenki, téged várni fog. Sziasztok! Holnap, Tali, folytatjuk. Nagyon izgalmas volt, és utána összefoglaljuk az egészet, jó? Nagyon jó. Legyetek jók, vigyázzatok magatokra, alig fogok tudni aludni, lehet, hogy utána olvasok egy kicsit a könyvnek, de nem spoilerezünk. Holnap befejezzük, és utána átbeszéljük, jó? Sziasztok!